What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new player review, and we are looking at the fresh out of the oven informed team of the season card of Charlie Austin, the Queen's Park Rangers striker. Now, of course, QPR did get relegated, but that didn't stop Charlie Austin from having a fantastic season, and this team of the season card is well deserved. A lot of people thought that he might not get in there because of Kane, Costa and Aguero, but he did squeeze in on the bench, and he's got a pretty solid card. You can see it's an 80 overall, he's got 80 pace, 85 shooting, 75 dribbling and 81 physical. There are his main stats. You can see he stands at 6'2", which is really good. Nice height to him there, especially with 80 pace. He's got high, medium work rates, which are perfect. 3-star weak foot, which is decent, but then 2-star skill, which just are never the best. I always prefer 4. I think you can sometimes get away with 3 with stuff like the roulette, whereas 2, you really are just relying on the ball roll, basically. But in 5 games, he got 7 goals and 2 assists, which isn't a bad return. You can see I managed to pack him. His price bands are currently between 40k and 80k. How crazy are the price bands this team of the season? Some of the players out there seem to be so cheap right now, and there's just loads of them littered all over the market, other than your top elite couple like Aguero and Hazard. But Charlie Austin, how was he? We can look at some of the in-game stats now. And you can see that his main strengths are his strength. Obviously, he's a pretty strong player. He's got fantastic finishing and positioning. And other than that, he's heading as well, but we'll come to that in a second. Other than that, he's a pretty standard card. Now, the one thing that Charlie Austin is absolutely fantastic at is finishing. When he gets through, 9 times out of 10, whether it's with left foot or right foot for me, the ball seemed to end up in the back of the net. He really was a fantastic finisher. And in and around the box, like I say, everything he touched seemed pretty decent, and a lot of the times it went in. His movement is fantastic. I tried him as a target man. I tried him with the getting behind instructions, and I tried him with the just no instructions at all. And each time his runs in behind are fantastic. But when it comes to the flaw in his card now, first of all, his pace isn't the greatest, so you are relying a lot on his strength, and that is fantastic. But when it comes to heading, he's got the power header trait, he's got the exceptional heading stats on his in-game stats, as I showed you just. He just doesn't seem to win anything. He's either not, like, his position is not good in the sense that he makes good runs, but a lot of the time you'll see I'm trying to cross it in, and for some reason he's coming to me, asking for the ball almost, coming for the short. I want him to be in that middle of the box, challenging for the header, out-strengthening the centre-backs. And even when he was in the middle, he just didn't ever seem to win them. When he did, they were tame. There was one that hit the post that was quite unlucky. The rest of them were tame, apart from one header, which I finally got a header with him, because I was trying so hard to score a goddamn header with him, because I thought that would be his strength. It was one that hit the bar, came out, and he headed that back in. And by the way, that was team of the season De Gea who scored that pass, who didn't cover himself in too much glory there. But his heading really was a massive letdown for me. I mean, when you think he's standing at 6'2", and with the heading stats that he had, you'd think he'd be absolutely superb. I mean, I had the inform Edin Dzeko a while ago, a second inform I think it was, and he was fantastic in the air for me, but Charlie Austin just wasn't the case. He reminded me a little bit of the Denver Bar that I did a review on the other day, the team of the season Denver Bar, but not quite up to that level. And for that reason, overall, we're going to be giving him a 7 out of 10. He's a pretty average card. It's a shame because he's a team of the season and you always want them to be fantastic, but you mustn't forget he is only an 80 overall. Is he worth the coins? A 40 to 70k, you know, for his finishing, yes, because when he gets through one-on-one, he's absolutely one of the most clinical people I've used this year. That's an exaggeration. He's not one of the most clinical people I've used this year, but he's very good in front of goal. But his heading was a letdown, and he's not the quickest, and of course, as you all know, you can get a lot better for your money. I think the original Aguero card is about the same as this one, and that's a lot better, but he's still a pretty fun card to use, and with fantastic finishing, like I say. It's just a shame his heading lets him down, sorry. And the 2-star skill moves are also a bit of a burden for someone like myself that likes to do the things like the chop and the roulette, that kind of stuff. But nevertheless, pretty fun card to use. 7 out of 10, not bad by any stretch of the imagination. I've also got a team of the season Azpilicueta, team of the season Matic, and Inform Kagawa in this team. Kagawa was decent. I might do another team with him and do a separate review on him. Azpilicueta I did pack as well, but I'm not going to do a review on him because I don't think there's too much to talk about as far as he's concerned. I'll quickly say now, he's really solid. He feels good, but you know, it's nothing exceptional. He's a left back. You can see 88 defending is outstanding with 86 pace as well. And Matic is just an absolute beast. There are many reviews on him out there right now that you can go and see, and I will tell you exactly the same. Absolute monster in the middle of the park. But I'm going to end this review now. There's going to be a pack opening hitting you all tomorrow, fingers crossed, so hopefully you'll stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe if you've not already, and it'd be fantastic if you throw a like on this video as well. That would really mean a lot to me. Help get it out there, 'cause it's going to be one of the first out there, hopefully, for the Charlie Austin reviews. But anyway, I will speak to you all tomorrow now. Nidge out.
Eto turning, blocked by Alex, hit first time, that's going to change.